Good afternoon. I think it's day 27 or 28. I can't remember what the zero. So, coming out of Big Bear, we did zero yesterday. But I gotta start picking up miles. However, because coming out of town, it's like noon, so we're going 9 miles, and then tomorrow I'm definitely doing at least a 15. That's the plan. For myself. I don't know about anybody else. But yeah, it was an okay town stop. I don't know. I always feel like I don't have enough time to do everything. Like I have to have a town chores and like digital chores, and then like I didn't get all my digital stuff updated, like not even close. And I don't know. I know at one point on the AT I had to like skip a bunch of posts for Instagram because I just got too far behind. I mean, I'm still doing okay, but it's just like trying to manage that time better. So I think in the future, the one day where town like really worked out well and I like actually got to relax was I got in there super early and I was able to get all my town chores done on the day that I hiked in. And then I was able to like do all the digital stuff the next day, or like most of it. So I think the next time, like when we're going to Wrightwood, that I'm going to do the same if I zero. Just like try to just get in there as soon as possible. But then again, that just depends on water and like how close I can camp to town. But yeah, anyways, things are going well. I'm like a half mile in. And yeah, I'm just gonna get hiking. I don't know how much I'm gonna film. The pack is really heavy. We got like 5 or 6 days of food. And I have a lot. I have like an orange, a cucumber, sugar stuff. Like I have a bunch of heavy food, so I'm gonna eat a bunch of that at camp tonight. So, anyways, we're gonna get hiking. All right, look at this view to my right. I know I filmed this plant before, but like this is just, I don't know, so interesting to me how it just like kind of grows into a tree. It's really big. But yeah, it's like really cool. So today what I'm living for is kind of these patches of purple flowers, and then occasionally you'll see the pop of the orange ones too, and it's just like really colorful and pretty as we're hiking to see these patches of color amongst the trees. So yeah, that's what I'm living for today a little bit, is these. I'm not very far. I'm not purposely going slow. My pack is so heavy. I think this is the heaviest it's ever been, like truthfully. And it's just all. There's a campsite in like 0.8. I'm gonna take a 15-minute break, and then I'll be like 6.2 miles away from the camp tonight. Part of me was like, oh, maybe I could go further, and no, I need to eat some of this food. Like it's really heavy. I can't describe it. Like, I don't think on the AT we ever had to do like 5-day carries other than the 100-mile wilderness. Like, because we were just in town so much. Like, it was so easy to resupply. And I'm not complaining. Like, I know the PCT is a little bit more remote. It's just, I'm going to have to figure out different food choices, or like try to rein in my food, whatever. Because like part of the reason why I have so much food is like, I have a problem with variety. It's like at home too. Like I have to have enough variety in my meal. Or otherwise like I just can't like eat one thing and a lot of it. I just really can't. So that's one of the reasons why I have so much food. Because when I'm grocery shopping for resupply, I just pick whatever I think I might want to eat, or I feel like eating then. And some of it's like really heavy food, like applesauce in pouches, and some of it's like lighter food, like chips and crackers and whatnot. So anyways, maybe you want, yeah, I'm gonna get hiking. Today this mountain has a section of like rock face like this, and kind of reminds me of Pennsylvania. But thankfully it's not too far of a stretch. But yeah, it goes all the way down. Good morning. It's 6:30 a.m. and I'm out of camp. I've only gone like 0.2 or something. But yeah, 19-mile day. So I just need to get my butt going a little bit. First water in about 8 to 10 miles. So I'm carrying a couple liters. Ate some food in my pack, but it's still pretty heavy. Looks like it's kind of level-ish for part of the day, and then I think we start going down the mountain. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get hiking. So I'd take some layers off because I can never hike when I'm cold. And I found this really cool bug. Look at that. It's red. I used to blend it with the pine trees when they're like got red knobbies at the end. So I saw this plant yesterday, but I didn't take a picture or anything. But I think it's a new to me plant. But what's interesting is the leaves grow on top and the flowers grow below it. Isn't that something? So I came around this little bit of a corner and looked over to my left, and look at this. Snowy mountains, and then there's a lake underneath. It's really pretty. Alright, so I'm taking a little snap break. I'm at 15.6 miles out from camp. And I have sugar snap peas, bacon, dried mango. And then I'll probably, it's a little too early for electrolytes. Well, I might put electrolyte in the water. I'll probably have some of this cucumber. And yeah. Found something interesting. I think I found some of the first mushrooms I've seen on the trail. So there's one here, and there's one there, and then the biggest one that I can see is right under here. So this spot up here is actually mining. I don't think it's active. I think it's from a while, like a long time ago. But there's, on the other side of that mountain, there's another mining patch too, where it's just bare like that. And then it looks like it's pretty barren. There's a lot of dead trees that have fallen down. I think this is a very old burn scar that never really healed back. Like, you can see the younger trees like growing up. But yeah, we're definitely, oops, hold on, let me zoom out. We're definitely getting out of the forest for a little bit, so hopefully it won't get too crazy hot. I am heading towards a bunch of water though. We're heading towards Holcomb Creek today, and we cross it like 5 or 6 times, or we're near it 5 or 6 times. It's like crazy. And I'm all for that because, you know, it's getting towards noon. It's like 10:30, 11 now. So, and it's going to get a little bit hotter. Like, not like desert hot, but still. But yeah, doing good. Just out here hiking, doing my thing. Haven't filmed a lot today. I haven't really seen too much interesting stuff. That's one thing that I've noticed, is if you get high enough in the mountains, for whatever reason, doesn't seem to have a lot of, or as much flora and fauna, or insects particularly, like out and about, than down in the desert region, which is wild to me, to be honest. But yeah, like a lot of it is kind of like scrubby land, or if I see a bug, it's maybe a, you know, one of those desert beetles, or a fly. There are still lizards, but not as many today. So it's just, and of course there's more birds up here, but like it's just really interesting to see, like, there's not as many ants, there's not as many like just interesting things just crawling around. So that's an observation I've noticed. So right now it's kind of nice because I get to hike next to this little seasonal stream. And then the trail's pretty flat, and we're also going downhill. So I've got about 2-ish miles to the next campsite. I'm going to have lunch there. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I kind of wanted to be either halfway or a little over halfway before I sat down and took lunch and sat for a minute. It just makes my brain happier that way when I'm doing a 20-mile day. Well, 19, but, you know, same difference in my opinion, because that's a long, long day for me. I've been hiking in it for a while off and on, but it's really neat. You got all the bushes blooming with the pink flowers, and it's like sandy. And then, of course, to the left you have that same snowy mountain. And then off in the distance we got those mountains. And then to the right we got this going on. And that's where I came from. We actually might have a thunderstorm coming through. The forecast was potential scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon. And it's looking really dark over that mountain. I'm not entirely sure, but I think these are new. These little pink flowers. Go. Okay, it's crawling in the bushes. Oh shoot, I'm gonna miss it. It's a king snake. See? It's a colorful one. Isn't it pretty? Oh my gosh, I'm so happy I saw that. Like, little guy, please don't be scared. I just think you're really cool and I'm not gonna harm you. I just want to take your picture. Alright, last water crossing before I get into camp. I gotta go over there. This is supposedly knee deep. It does not look knee deep. Maybe over there where there's a sandbar. But yeah, I'm short, so it'll probably be over my knee. But yeah, I'm gonna put this down and then get across it because I'm gonna need both my poles. Alright, made it across and it got up to my knees. Alright, point 2 to camp though, so yay!